Alright, welcome to Zavid Basin. We're here because we're trying to find Heldolf, and he likes to go to battlefields, so we're revisiting that one that we met in what was kind of like the halfway point up to this point. This is where we had to, with that general kind of blackmailed us into fighting for Alicia's sake, and then we ended up killing his Hellion form. Tension is mounting with Rollins to the west. Accordingly, Zavid has been blocked off. Now scram. Well, we're not getting into Zavid then. Huh.
There's something I want to tell you, since you've acquired the power to armatize.
Yeah?
Hidden arts are stronger than martial arts. Seraphic arts are stronger than hidden arts. And martial arts are stronger than seraphic arts. That's the basics. But we can only use martial arts and seraphic arts, which means that Seraphim aren't able to accommodate all types of enemies. You guys can use martial arts and hidden arts on your own. And during armatization, you can use hidden arts and seraphic arts.
Human, Seraphim, and armatization. So we can compensate for each of the 3 different types depending on how we use them.
Yeah. For example, for enemies that don't use any seraphic arts, it would be more advantageous if you armatize. Of course, you may encounter enemies which can be taken down more easily when you are not armatized as well. It just means that the armatization isn't all-powerful.
Right.
There's the advantage of being able to concentrate 2 powers into one. But there's also a disadvantage to that as well. Assess your situation at all times. But the worst situation you can get yourself in is getting in a pinch from overthinking things. You gotta find your own balance out there.
I'll take things one step at a time. Thanks, Dezel.
That was actually a really detailed and carefully explained explanation on how those attacks work that I could have used like 40 episodes ago. It's they might have made that a little too low priority as far as getting triggered goes. Alright, I need to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to do here, I guess.
Huh? Wasn't that Maven?
Someone you know?
Kinda. He's family to me, in a way.
How marvelous. Maven has been a great help to all of us.
To the church? How so?
It's a bit embarrassing, but he has been teaching us many of the ancient legends that were once lost to the church. Literature, legends, ruins. It is quite humbling to realize the true breadth of his knowledge.
Yep, that sounds like Maven.
I guess he wasn't faking the whole explorer thing after all.
Oh no, I forgot to give him a thank you gift.
Don't worry about it. Trust me, he won't mind.
No, I really must. Oh, but I am already running late for my church duties.
We could bring it to him, if you like.
I'm dreadfully sorry. Would you be able to? He said he was heading to the Gaferis ruins to meet with some old acquaintances.
Sounds like we have reason to go back to the Gaferis ruins. Alright. Don't know if much else is going to happen around here. Oh yeah, that just keeps going for a while. Let's see if there's anything else I can trigger here. This seems like a side thing and not like the main focus of the story. I just got turned around and went back the way I came, didn't I? This goes further into the Shrine Church. It's the opposite of where I'm trying to go. Is there a skit over here? Nope. Alright. Back to checking around Pendrago. I feel like there's going to be something else to do here for the main story. Just because it feels a little weird to be like, oh yeah, we got the 4 elemental powers and now we're the Super Sheperd. Let's go find Maven.
So this is the true face of the Lord of Calamity? For real?
I don't know. He just looked like a big lion-headed hellion to us. But Lailah said that the Earth and Historia would be the guidepost to lead us to the Lord of Calamity.
And the human mentioned there was Heldolf. It would make sense that they're one and the same.
Huh. Yeah, I can see that. Makes him look like a pretty distinguished gentleman, actually.
Yeah. He looks maybe the same age as our dads, don't you think?
Or at least, that's how old he was 20-ish years ago.
Looks like he was the first captain of the Knights.
To hang his portrait like this. He must command a lot of respect from Sergei and the rest of the knights.
Sorey?
I'm okay. It just sank in for me. The Lord of Calamity isn't some faceless monster. He's a human being. Just like me.
Definitely drives home the idea that you could just as easily become the Lord of Calamity in the future, and that the Lord of Calamity may have even been a Sheperd. Like, just the possibility that it just kind of just happens because people just get corrupted in this world. Where am I going? Alright, I've made my way back to the Caferis ruins because that's where we're supposed to meet with Maven, and I haven't been able to trigger any other events back in town or figure out where to go next for the actual story, so maybe this is helpful? I hope. None of you are Maven. Maven says he had errands to run at the Great Camelot Bridge. A real shame. I was hoping we could kick back with a pitcher of ale for a bit. It's been so long. Now I'm supposed to go to the Great... Yeah, it looks like we just missed Maven. He sure is a hard one to pin down. Come on, let's catch him at the Great Camelot Bridge. Alright. This is becoming a geography test. I actually don't know if I remember where the Camelot Bridge is. That's not the one I repaired, was it? I think that was called something else. Well, I have a way to find it. Crap. But the Camelot Bridge wouldn't be a location in that aspect. It'd be like... it's probably a save point location, at the very least. Grifflet Bridge is the one I was thinking of. That's what I was talking... Oh, see the Glivade Basin you can't teleport inside of. Let's see... Camelot Bridge? No. 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 Where in the world? I might have to look up where this bridge is. I don't know if I remember where it is. Oh no. Alright, I was really lost, but then I opened my map and saw, oh yeah, Great Camelot Bridge is right next to where I was at the Caferis ruins. Now I remember actually that this is the location, it's the big bridge we saw earlier that was covered in someone's dark domain, so we couldn't get through it. It was like that other location we saw that was corrupted by Heldalf, so that we couldn't proceed. Oh yep, and now we can proceed. And there's the save point that would probably add it to my quick travel list, so I would know how to find it. So there's a new area, and Maven is supposed to be around here. Things have definitely cleared up since the last time we were here. Sufficiently oh! Okay, that was startling. Oh, there was a staircase going down, too. I missed it because I was dodging a horrible monster jumping out in front of me. Leave me alone, guys. Leave me... No, I don't need this in my life. Go away. Stop it. Now the question is, where do I find Maven? Let's see. Head to Western Glavend, where Heldalf was. How do I get to Glavend if the guys are all like, you can't come in here? Because that seems like a problem to me. The fact that I can't walk in. Huh. It's a little weird, because this game is actually... This game has been pretty straightforward about where to go throughout its entire playtime, so... It's a bit of a surprise to be running into this problem where I'm like, where do go now? Oh, that looks collapsed over there. Let's try going over here. Oh, that also looks bad. Is there anything to do over here? Maybe I can open it? Nope. That is a thing. Huh. This bridge is just covered in weird dead-end spots. What's that thing over there? Weird purple blotches? What are those? I feel like I should take a look. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! No! Bad! Oh. I was amused by how well that seemed to work. Really?
It's impossible to catch them in the darkness.
It's a good thing it's not night yet.
Well, make sure you don't get kidnapped in broad daylight.
Relatively unusual to see a bird-based enemy in a game that is vulnerable to Earth. Usually they're strong against Earth because the concept of like that they don't ever touch it. Ow. Rude. Don't mind me, gonna get some SC back.
Incredible knife handling. Do you have anything?
I'm not hiding anything, I swear!
Awkward. Which could summarize most of the dialogue at the end of fights. What's the purple stuff? It's in my way. Oh, you just burn it? Okay. It seemed like it was going to be a problem. Alright. What you got?
I finished the preparations.
Raspberry mousse. Alrighty then. Back to walking across this giant expanse. At least the octopus can't catch me. The bird's a bit more of a problem to get away from. Let's see if I can sneak by over here. You can't see me! No, bad! Stop! I'm invisible! This is a really dramatic looking area too. Look at this. That's a cool one. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go over here and check out the spot. Pum. Alright, I think I can open that one, right? Yeah, I think it's the purple ones that I can't open correctly. Yeah, I think that might have actually been the first one I got the ability to open. And more sweet plants for permanent stat upgrades. Always worth looking at. And coming down here for those probably actually got me a bit of a reprieve from my opponents that were pursuing me. What do you got down here? Oh, there's more. They really want you to check every corner of this place. Oh, it looks like there was a dead end up there, so this is actually the way forward. So you were... Oh, interesting. So you were required to figure out that you could burn those, because otherwise you couldn't have proceeded. That looks like nothing's there? Yeah. Definitely looks empty down there. Can I break this? Kind of surprised you can't use Edna powers there. It's shown as a break in the bridge on the map, but in person it looks like there's just a big rock in the way. See you later, octopus. I gotta go find Maven. The entire story might be resting on him right now. Hello. Oh, look, save point and everything.
It's here.
Oh, she's reacting to a Norman. Where's the Norman? Huh? Huh? Wait, where is the Norman? It's the first time the Norman thing has ever triggered before I saw the Norman, but I don't see the Norman for once. Whoa. Okay, where is this guy? Norman. Nothing here. Is he down here? Okay, now I feel like I'm insane. Where is Norman? You freaking me out, Edna. Are you trolling me? Because that's something I would expect you to do, because you're kind of the worst sometimes. Someone's probably seeing it on the screen and just yelling right now, but I don't see any evidence. Is dog Norman? I sold an iris gem to someone from Horsa once. Huh. Where's Horsa, you say? It's to the west of Zapgot Moor.
There we go! Info about an iris gem!
Yay!
I wonder how long ago that was.
What? Getting one of your bad feelings, Rose?
You could say that. I haven't heard much about the village of Horsa lately.
Oh, you think it's wiped out? There's been some rumors of a vicious elephant roaming around Zapgot Moor. I was skeptical of course, but I've met quite a few traveling merchants who say they've been attacked. Well, whether it's true or not, it won't hurt to be cautious if you're planning to head west. What if that giant elephant destroyed Horsa? Dun dun dun. Where the freak is... what? Where is the Norman? Alright. I've known Maven for, gosh, decades now. I swear that man can track down any goods you ask for, impressive and mystifying. Speaking of which, he was just heading for the Gangland ruins on some kind of errand. Aren't those the ruins we just came from? I think I'm getting tired of this chase, Maven. Are you kidding? Now I'm really fired up. We'll corner that slippery old dude for sure this time. Get moving, Sorey. Next stop, Western Bolt's Gangland ruins. Wait, Western Bolt's Gangland ruins. That's not where we just came from, is it? That's is that where it was last episode? Is this guy basically just a summarization of the optional areas? I think he is. Let's check this. Oops. Check this real quick. Weston Broltz. Yep, entrance to Gangland Ruins. He's in the ruins we were just at. He's getting around, isn't he? This thing's openable again already? Wow. He seems to just be... I'm pretty sure this is just a quest that's designed to make you visit all of these side quests areas again. Hey Maven, there you are.
There he is! Maven!
Oh my, what are you doing here?
The priest in Pendrago asked us to pass along this thank you gift.
You followed me all the way here?
Trust is everything, whether it's business or personal. Isn't that what you taught me?
We promised the priest we'd do it.
I don't know what to do with you two.
Still, you've got an eclectic circle of acquaintances.
One of the hazards of the trade, yes. But then, you could say it's connections like these that make up the world.
Makes you tough to track down, though.
Quit your belly aching. Here, I'll let you keep that gift.
We can't do that!
Oh, don't be that way. This is how those connections get their start.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, then what was the point of coming here at all?
I wouldn't dwell on it, lass. Never lose that pure heart of yours.
Oh yeah. That was absolutely... Was it say Fluffy Repeat? Oops. We're fighting now. Right next to that guy that was being all casual. Yeah, this was absolutely a somewhat thinly veiled excuse to just have us explore a bunch of the existing areas. Tornado attack, motherfucker! I think that wiped a bunch of them out. That's a strong attack.
Hey, it wasn't that.
Stop talking about your cake. Fluffy Repeat. Hook! Damn it. Damn it, I'm just trying to look at the item. Leave me alone. Ow, rude. Get wrecked. That spell's not getting much faster, is it? AoE! Oh yeah. Everyone stand in the middle of it, it'll be fun. Yay. Oh yeah, that did some damage.
We won't lose to you.
Oh, dagger spin. Alright, what is a Fluffy Repeat? It looks like it's a cosmetic item. Fluffy Repeat. Oh my god. Oh, Repeat is the dog from Vesperia. I remember him. Zestiria. Vesperia? Vesperia. Yeah, with a P. Okay. Feeling slightly crazy there. Oh, you're all built up at the moment. I want to give you a Fluffy Repeat, though. Why does the top knot cost 2? That's weird. I give you a Fluffy Repeat, though. You adorable little mascot of a human being. Is that too much? I can remove it if it gets silly, I guess. I feel like that's gonna get problematic. It's probably too silly. I saw a Wanderbot playing with the with like a full set of like beach gear and like inflatable sharks and stuff like that, and every dramatic scene it was just like impossible to take seriously even slightly. And since we're about to progress the story, presumably, I expect more dramatic scenes. Just gotta figure out where to go now. What is going on over here? Came back to the Wind Shrine. Are you okay, lady? Harpy Go Lucky. Level 50? 30,000 hit points? And power link with harpies. What is... It's covered in stars and like question mark horns?
Do this!
Harpy Go Lucky? That's seriously its name?
That's right. It's proof of the Harpy's extraordinary luck.
But she goes right for the throat all the time.
I can see she sure likes to make things miserable for others.
You're pretty much screwed.
Why can't I switch characters? Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're basically... Oh, wow, everyone was dying. Ow. Tried to dodge out of that one. Wow, things are going very poorly for this party. Wow, things are going for this party. Bad for this party. Who am I controlling right now? You're dead. Okay, Sorey. Yep. Jesus. I think I'll come back to this one later. Level 50 and it basically one-shot the whole party before I could even start. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go, but what? Alright, this seems to be what I was missing, is that if I go to Volgren Forest, there's an alternate entrance to Glavid Basin. Judging by what I'm looking at, this must be where we originally fell down when Rose was joining the party. I thought we fell off a cliff, honestly. I didn't realize we would actually be able to walk back into the zone. It's a bit of a... Yep, there's the star. Alright. I was starting to feel like an actual insane person, and I'm like, where do I go?
Delivery confirmed. You Sparrow Feathers definitely know how to secure quality goods. Now, about our next order.
Sorry, but something else has come up actually. We hope to do business with you again, though.
Felice, Telfrin.
Boss! What perfect timing!
Work?
Yeah, we got...
Hey!
We got something we should discuss elsewhere.
Come on over here.
All right.
Very subtle. I can tell you're professionals.
We were approached by a secretary from the Roland's government. It looks like a job offer.
What?
Is this secretary the steward to the Emperor?
That's right. Plus, we got some juicy info, too. It seems that the Queen of Roland's is making moves to adopt the child of her late brother.
Interesting. The current Emperor is the son of the previous one, but the Queen wasn't the mother.
Right. And she once conspired with her own son in an attempt to shift the line of succession to him. You remember how that all worked out. You can bet the secretary hasn't forgotten either.
Sounds fine. I'll handle it.
You're taking the job? You realize this client is our sworn enemy.
Remember the creed of the Scattered Bones. If the job itself is a necessary one, it doesn't matter who the client is. That's what we stand for, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Gosh, boss. I don't know what we'd do without you.
And that's why I'm the boss.
Anyway, how should we approach the client?
We'll sneak into Pendrago Castle.
Seriously?
The client's probably too skittish to come meet with us personally, and a proxy won't do it all. I need to judge the client for myself.
Got it. If we're headed for the castle, I better call up everyone.
Don't worry. I'm going with her. There's some things that Sheperd can't ignore.
Huh?
You sure? Is this okay, boss?
Rose, it's looking like the Imperial family has somehow gotten mixed up with Hellions.
We should go by ourselves.
Telfrin, Felice. We'll go by ourselves. It'll be easier to get around that way.
All right. Take care out there, boss.
Sorey, you watch over our boss now. You hear? Will do.
I feel kinda guilty, getting you all wrapped up in the affairs of the Scattered Bones.
It's really okay. I should be there for you. All the more so if Hellions might be involved.
Finally, it's time. Let's get going to Pendrago.
Tezel, you're really going through with this?
Better late than never.
What's this about?
You don't need to know.
Oh, come on! Just tell me!
Hey, cut it out! Get the hell off me!
What an adorable couple.
Hey, can it, Pixie? Let's get moving.
Tezel, are there really Hellions in the Roland's Imperial family?
You're slow to catch on. Go see for yourself.
Hey.
Yes, Sorey. I know.
It's cool, guys. I love being kept in the dark.
Sorry.
I promise, just a little bit longer and we'll be able to explain.
All right, if you say so.
Alrighty then, now we do have a reason to go off to Pendrago. I was just there a little early, it looks like. Let's see. So, Pendrago. Cannot teleport there. That'd be the pasture. We can't teleport to Pendrago itself either, so we're going back to East Meadow then, I guess. Oh wait, I made a terrible. No, I'm in the right spot. Okay, I briefly thought I chose the worst spot to go to. I should probably save before all of those fights. Those not fights. Those dialogues we just did don't save for their location. The fact that I can't warp to town or even to the gate in front of town means that there's probably going to be something triggering along the road here. It's kind of funny how the entire teleportation system of this game kind of starts revealing where plot-specific details are probably going to crop up over the next few minutes in a way that doesn't really happen in other games. Although, I think of other Japanese RPGs I've played, and that's kind of because that's less of a thing. From playing Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy Type 0 in particular, and 13 and 13-2 and 13... I never played 3 actually. They're often just kind of linear-ish areas, and you just go to the new place and stuff happens, and then you go to the new place and stuff happens. This game reveals the whole area to you, and then has stories spanning it, including backtracking, which is it's okay. Zavid again?
Zavid!
Take a hint.
Somehow I'm guessing this ain't a coincidence.
Just a word of friendly advice. Leave your opponent this time to me.
Don't mess with me, Zavid.
I'm not messing with you, especially not now. You can listen to me or not, your choice. But I'm handling this either way.
Like hell!
Fair enough, Dezel. But just so you know, there's 2 people left that I've still got a score to settle with. And I didn't save these last 2 shots of mine just to throw them away.
What are you even talking about?
Mickey boy, when a man says he means business, he means business. Don't ever forget that! Now! Come at me!
It's on!
This is ridiculous!
Too late now! Here goes!
Your reasons to fight are getting a little iffy at this point. Alright, well, he is a person.
Scumbag! I'm not letting an ass like you interfere with my plans!
Gonna have to beat this ass first before you can say that.
Sorey, I'm handling this. Don't you dare try to keep me out of it.
I take that to mean that I probably can't switch him out of the fight or something. Alright, I'll just keep tornadoing this guy. Seems to be a valid strategy. Oh, he's interrupting it now. I need to get my SC back. Let's try to heal up Sorey in a moment. Come on, Sorey. There we go. Oh, Sorey is taking all the damage, isn't he? Oh, he's down. Well, that's my moment. It's too bad that he insists on being in this fight, because he's not exactly the element that this guy's weak against. Oh, Jesus, get off of me. Ow. Dude. Alright, quick heal before he gets on me again. Let's make a mess out of him. Let's see how many hit points you got left after this. There we go. Oh, he took out Dezel. Nope, 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 nope. Well, you shouldn't have gotten knocked out. You automatically got taken out because that's how the game works. Fucking get over yourself, man. Whoa. Abrupt?
Damn! You're a lot better at this than you used to be. Hey, if you can't stop this fool from killing the Hellions, then try using this. Its power can stop Malevolence from binding with people.
Got it.
I'll give you my very last shot. You can pay me back later.
Why do this?
Hell if I know. Go on ahead. Zavid needs a nap.
That was a pretty abrupt transition from I'll lay my life on the land to, whatever.
Sweets are so good.
This thing sure is weird.
Is that the thing Zavid gave you? He said that it's a tool that shoots out power.
Yeah, and that's how he gets power to oppose the Malevolence.
So, if you shoot yourself, you gain more power. If you shoot someone with it, you sever their ties with the Malevolence. So it's kind of like a bow that only fires arrows of pure energy. Is that it?
These bullets have that kind of power?
Presumably.
And this is the last one, huh?
Looks like it. Assuming we can't figure out how to make more.
How about we take it apart and see if we can...
No way.
I know. We probably wouldn't know how to put it back together if we did that.
We need to treat it with care. It's obviously valuable.
An arrow of force.
Wow, that is the Chekhov's gun to end all Chekhov's guns. A mysterious bullet. And a gun that serves one purpose, and we've given it to you. For a specific reason, where it's going to come and play for a specific scene later. That's what... Yep, that's Chekhov's gun.
We'll have to wait for nightfall to sneak into the castle. Why don't we chill at the inn for a bit?
That whole concept of like, you don't show a loaded gun in a movie unless it's going to come up later in an important plot point. That's exactly what's going on here. You don't show a gun unless you're gonna shoot it. That's how storytelling works. Alright, let's have ourselves a rest again. Alright, we had ourselves some steak. Do I just walk back outside now? So we're trying to sneak into the castle. Looks like it's straight... Oh, that's dead end.
I've prepared some gel.
That's a lot of conveniently located boxes. I guess they want me to go this way. I'm just gonna guess that vaguely from the fact that they've completely covered the other path with a barricade of boxes. That's not... That would never really happen in an actual city that people live in, because like that would be a huge problem for just regular day-to-day life. Who's the dick that did that? I get it, it's not really about immersion, it's just silly storytelling stuff of like, gotta get him to go this way because we want to make a scene happen. Here we go. Where's the castle? Is that the central spot? Is this the castle? I might have forgotten a little bit, actually. What can you possibly want this time of night? Listen, there's a meeting between the church and the knights going on in the castle tonight. You understand the tensions here? Get back to wherever it is you're staying before folks start suspecting you of sabotage or worse. Oh, jeez. Oh, here we go. Really, the entryway. That's the opposite of where I'd go if you say sneak into the castle.
Well, if it ain't the boss! Welcome, welcome!
Lunarre! But you look like a Hellion!
Oh dear, look at that face! You're scaring me, boss!
We don't have time to toy with the likes of you. Come on! I'll settle this right here and now.
What exquisite anger! It makes me so... hungry!
Here he comes!
I was wondering when this was going to come up again. We encountered this guy at like the beginning of the entire game, and he was like eating people, is what he was basically saying, and he's clearly wearing a sparrow feather outfit, and he attacked us and was like knocked out and taken away by sparrow feathers, and I'm like, we're never going to acknowledge the fact that like the leader of their organization is now in my party, and this never came up again.
The malevolence he emits is incredibly strong.
You mean it's just like with the Cardinal before?
Don't think about anything else until we beat it.
Got it!
Blow him away. Oh yeah, he's taking damage. He's taking damage just fine. Dancy Tornado. Oh, he's not getting close enough, is he? Come closer. Such a strong attack, but I never can quite get in the right range for it, can I? Well, this will be a quick fight.
It's not often you see a seraph using a staff like a club.
I mastered it while practicing with Sorey.
It's got the reach you'd need to win, since he's taller.
That's not the reason why.
But the height...
That's not it.
Damn it! Still not enough?
It's the end of the line, Lunarre.
Now!
Got it! What is this feeling?
Watch out! There's someone else here!
Might you refrain from acting out of turn?
That voice! Shut up! Don't interfere with me!
Foolish, reckless fox. Your role was to lead them on, if you recall. If you act recklessly and provoke his anger, what will we do then?
Wait!
This wasn't the plan, but I'm flexible.
Whoa! What the?
Oh, this is why it's not very hard, because now they're everywhere. Alright. Oh, there's only 3 of them, though. That's not too bad. Probably. Tornado attacks! Oh yeah, they're going down just fast. Yeah, haha. How's that working for you?
I need assistance.
Hey, he leveled up.
You'd better go after him, or you'll lose him, girl. Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal.
Then that so-called job offer.
It was a trap!
Damn it.
Quit messing around and show yourself!
What's your hurry? Relax. This is just the opening act.
I'll relax when you're good and dead!
Dazzle, do you know whose voice that is?
How could I forget? That's who I've been after for so long!
What?
Haven't you noticed, Lailah?
I have. There is no malevolence within this domain.
Meaning that whoever's
Lunarre!
Yeah! What is going on?
Rather productive for an opening act. What splendid anger you've shown me, girl. If it should blossom into hatred, oh, but how happy he will be.
Who is she?
I've waited so long.
Indeed, the time is ripe for both of us.
Wait, Dazzle! She's not a Hellion!
Like I give a damn. You turn my friends into Hellions and drag the name of the Wind Riders through the mud?
What are you talking about, Dazzle?
Do you mean to say that the girl still doesn't know? Splendid, oh how splendid! The perfect scene has been set.
Dazzle, no!
Let me go! This moment is what I've been living for!
Everyone stop! This whole thing is wrong! Sorey, Dazzle, what's going on?
Dear, dear girl. Let me fill you in. In a desperate effort to preserve and continue the Wind Riders, who were his last concrete connection to his dead comrade, this seraph abused your remarkable resonance to periodically commandeer your body, steering you all into the darkness, recreating the Wind Riders as an assassin's guild. Then, in his quest to kill a Hellion, he set his sights on the power of the Armatis, using you over and over as a vessel to enact his vengeance. It was all right, he thought. It was all to avenge his friend. I do wonder if you agree.
That's right. And to take my revenge against you, I would do it all again in a heartbeat!
That's enough, creepy little girl, for now.
Yeah, there's something wrong about all of this.
Let's get out of here!
I think not.
She became a Hellion? Why?
If words alone won't make you remember. Well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Dang it!
She sounds just like the Fuseface. 10,000 hit points isn't much, but level 50 is probably tough. She sounds just like the voice actor that plays Eusalia, actually. Bit of a surprise there.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh shit.
That's the only reason I live!
Oh, how lost you are in the delusion of self-affirmation.
What are you saying?
It's quite pitiful, really, though I do understand how you got like this.
Just cause a big ol' explosion right here. There we go.
Think hard. What was it that you truly desired?
Shut up!
Back then, how and why did you lose your friend? After killing a Hellion, what happens to its malevolence? Are you really so sure you want this to be your vengeance?
Shut up!
Try and remember. Was it by my doing that you lost your friend? Why is it you're so attached to the Wind Riders?
Lailah, get ready to purify her!
Not this time! I'm gonna kill her!
Dazzle!
What?
You mustn't! There's no other way. No! He's broken the pact?
Dazzle!
Tisk, tisk. I can't let you do that.
What? But why?
Sorey, this isn't the time!
All right.
Holy crap.
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them through illusion.
So when it looked like you'd suddenly turned into a Hellion...
Precisely. Though for the record, the Hellion was real.
Ow. You're being rude now. Ow, rude.
Lailah, use the authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle.
I can't!
Quickly.
The Sublord has broken
God
the
damn it.
pact!
Can that even be done?
Not usually. It can't be done from the Sublord's side.
My, this is getting interesting.
Break through!
They are being annoying, aren't they? Get away from me.
Tell me what it is you're after!
But there is something you should know, Sheperd.
What?
Let me show you exactly what mischief your Seraph friend has wrought.
Damn, they are relentless.
All he did was merely give his blessing. That's all. But not every blessing of the Seraphim is one that brings fortune to the people.
Finally! Finally, I can kill you! Die!
I really enjoy traveling with them. We're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful.
And of course, I want to bring the Wind Riders under Rolance's wing. You're the greatest in the land.
But engagement to you, Prince Conan? It's like a dream.
I'm sorry to see our journey end, but all's well that ends well.
No. I don't want this to end.
Don't let up out there! Go!
Prince Conan, the captain is missing!
Get away from her right now!
Who are you to order me around?
He's already a Hellion.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You all smell so delicious. It's driving me wild.
How could he have completely turned into a Hellion in such a short amount of time?
Your Highness, what is this nonsense about us killing the first Imperial Prince?
Guards! The traitor scum are here!
A trap, huh? You sick lunatic.
How can this be? It appears that Brad, the leader of the Wind Riders, has murdered the prince. He is already in custody of the Pendrago City Guard. All other Wind Riders are likewise under arrest.
Understand? It's all because Prince Conan became a Hellion, and at the urging of his Hellion greed, he sought to eliminate all hindrances. And by now, I imagine that you've already guessed what made him a Hellion. Have you not? Him.
I might be willing to pardon you, at least, if you'll agree to be mine.
What?
Oh, come now. You'd be the kept woman of the heir to the throne! A greater honor does not exist.
Why you?
Come on!
Behold, this is the fruit of your blessing. Do you have any idea what people call those with this kind of power? Angels of death.
It was all my fault? All my fault.
Looks like someone finally remembers his past.
Rose! Jezzel! Move it!
And now the real fun starts, Sheperd. Pay close attention.
Rose.
Jezzel, don't move. Got it?
Why, you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the Malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden. You mustn't attack now. Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens. A Sheperd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, Sheperd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long.
Silence!
What do I do? So if I attack it, Rose will die?
Hold it, Sorey. Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What?
Oh, Sheperd, do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand stage I spent all this time preparing.
Sorey, listen.
Jezzel, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the Sheperd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Sorey, hand me that thing you cut from Zavid. It can fire strength itself, right? Then I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength and merge them with the power stored in this one remaining bullet, I can stay myself long enough to break the bond while leaving Rose untouched. Sorey, neither Rose nor I can afford to waste any more time. You understand, don't you?
Jessel? No!
Counting on you. Don't mess this up! Rose, I'm so sorry. It was me. I caused you, the Wind Riders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell Sorey and the others that it wasn't all bad. Romping around those ruins with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this, tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. And then, give them a good kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah!
Rose!
Oh, thank goodness.
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Sheperd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Seraphim, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the Sheperd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
I am Symonne. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins. And now, exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
I told everyone to meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while.
Thanks, Mikleo.
Sorey, don't worry about it too much. I need a bit of a walk myself.
Alright, that definitely took a turn. We haven't even started to actually... Alright, we're not going to infiltrate the castle because it was all a fake it was all a fake job anyway. But it looks like Zavid is absolutely joining the party to replace him, so I called it. Thanks for watching like always, guys. We have a lot to catch up on. This has definitely been a long episode. And I will see you next time.